What a wonderful honor this is for me. You know how long Rick Osbon and I have known each other, and I told somebody recently that I didn't know how old we were, but Rick and I were the same age. I've worked with Rick Osbon for many, many, many years and known the family for a long, long time. And I've waited for this, you don't know how long, as many of you have also. And we are so grateful to all of you for coming and supporting this wonderful venture that we're about to take with him. And it's my pleasure to introduce Rick Osbon, the next mayor of Aiken.
Thank you. Thank you. I wish I was as young as June Cannon. I can tell you that much right now. Thank you, June. We've been down this road one time before, haven't we? So it'll be fun. Good morning. Thank you for coming out today. I know everybody standing here has places you could be, other things you could be doing. And I want you to know how much I appreciate it and how much it means to us. I want to especially thank my wife, my best friend for over 22 years, Angie. Thank you for putting up with me and your blessing on this. My children, Reagan, Gemma, and Sterling, who are happy to be out of school today. But they are going back right after this. Sorry, guys. Without you guys' support and encouragement, I wouldn't be here today. It's a family effort, and it's an effort for the love of this city. Just so there's no mistake about it, I am Rick Osbon, and I want to be your next mayor. I'm running for mayor because Aiken is at a critical time and needs a proven leader. A leader with a vision for our future. Everyone here knows that Aiken is one of the best places to live in the country. You can read about it in magazines, and you can read how our community has welcomed individuals and couples as they reach that stage in life where they want to reap the fruits of their work. You can see the many people who have come here and moved here in that stage of their life, and how they've contributed with their energies and talents and served in our nonprofits and made our city better. We all appreciate the charm of our downtown. I mean, it's here, it's there. It's what makes Aiken so identifiable and so uniquely distinguishable from all the other cities. We appreciate the history. You can ride down South Boundary or Colleton Avenue. You can take a walk down Hitchcock Woods, and you can just see and feel the history that is Aiken. I was born here in Aiken, and Angie and I have chosen to raise our family here. We know what a great city this is, but we cannot take for granted that Aiken will always be what it is today for the next generation. I believe that when a young person gets a certificate or a degree from USC Aiken or Aiken Technical College, they should not have to look any further than right here in Aiken, South Carolina, to find a place where they can put their degrees to use, where they can find a good paying job, and where they can start fulfilling their dreams. I believe we need to look at streamlining our process for doing business in Aiken. I think we should examine the costs that we impose on doing business in Aiken here, and I believe that we should encourage and make it more attractive to bring good paying jobs to Aiken. As your mayor, I will work diligently to see that Aiken remains a vibrant, healthy, and prosperous city with opportunities for all of our citizens. Two of our citizens who are here right now who I would like to recognize, who are pretty special to me, are my mom and dad, Nate Osbon and Desi Osbon. In 1948, my dad and his father started a business, our family business, Osbon's Cleaners, right here in Aiken. There was no guarantee of success, but there was opportunity. Now my cousin Tony Reichert and I run the business, but we still are guided by the same principles that my father and grandfather passed on to us. Honesty, integrity, fiscal responsibility, and a simple belief that if you work hard and plan smart, you can be successful. I learned from my 8 years on serving on the county council that these principles are the building blocks of good government. Honesty with our citizens, transparency in our dealings and our intents, integrity in that our word must mean something, and that the trust of the citizens we serve must never be lost. And I would be remiss if I didn't add fiscal responsibility and fiscal accountability. Being a good steward for the taxpayers and business owners in Aiken should be a priority for all the elected officials in Aiken. It is the mayor and the city council who are solely responsible for both the policy and budget initiatives for our city. I look forward to working with the council to setting goals and policy for direction and taking an active part in managing our budget. I believe council has a responsibility to set the course for the future and be both responsible and accountable with our taxpayers' money. As I've started familiarizing myself with the city budget, I see items that I believe could justly be moved from the general budget to the list for the capital project sales tax to go on a referendum in 2018. This would free up funds that could be used to meet future needs in our city. And this brings me to a recently passed hospitality tax. Simply, I don't agree with it. I believe the city can and should find those funds within our own budget, and I would support doing away with it. There are several individuals who are here who have served on the Aiken County Council, including Chairman Ronnie Young. Now, I know Ronnie didn't know I was going to mention that, but Ronnie, I learned an awful lot from you. I was honored to serve in several terms as your vice chairman. What I learned from Ronnie was this: the necessity of a sound agenda, the importance of running an orderly meeting, and that a strong leader does not have to be a loud leader. I want to be a leader who listens, makes a sound decision, and then builds on a consensus from that decision. Aiken is made up of so many people from so many places and so many backgrounds. I believe it's the diversity of our citizens that make Aiken great. We should be a place that people see and read about in magazines and hope one day to retire to. We should be a city that young people, college graduates, and families want to come here for the opportunities that we have for them. And we should be a place that other cities strive to be like. I believe in 4 years we will be talking about an Aiken that has maintained its character, maintained its identity, but at the same time increased and improved opportunities for all our citizens. Thank you for being here. God bless you. And I hope that you will join me in this journey because it's going to be a fun one. I hope you will vote for me, Rick Osbon, September 8th. Thank you. Okay, now as a candidate, I suggest that everybody get back to work because I think Aiken is a standstill when I see everybody here. Thank you, everybody.